Welcome in our mathematics class. In today's video, I am going to explain the very famous Pythagoras theorem. It was given between this time period. So as you all know, Pythagoras theorem is all about a right angle triangle. So I have a right angle triangle ABC with me with angle B 90 degree. Before proving this result, I will prove another small result that is very useful in proving Pythagoras theorem. So for that, I need to draw a perpendicular from B, which is the right angle vertex on the hypotenuse. So let BM is drawn perpendicular on the hypotenuse AC. And what are we going to prove here? That we got two triangles, BAM and BCM, and you know what is amazing about these two? They both are similar to each other and they both are similar to the bigger triangle ABC also. It means in this diagram you can see there are three triangles and all the three are similar to each other. Let us see how they are similar. If you observe this diagram, in this I want to take first this small triangle AMB and the given triangle ABC. But if I have taken here A, so according to the correspondence with A, it will go A, with M it will be B, because B is my right angle vertex here and M is the right angle vertex here. And finally the last point is my C point. So in these two triangles, if you observe, there are two angles that are equal to each other. One is this angle A equals to itself, it's a common angle. And angle BMA or AMB is equal to angle ABC. So let us write down this. In these two triangles, angle A is equals to angle A, the common angle. And angle AMB is equals to angle ABC equals to 90 degree by our construction. And given, because it is given to us that ABC is a right angle triangle. Pythagoras theorem is about a right angle triangle. So when two angles of two triangles are equal, obviously the third angles will also be equal. So angle this is equal to angle C. Now therefore by angle corollary of similarity, angle similarity, we can write directly these two triangles, triangle AMB and triangle ABC are similar. By this similar kind of logic, if we come and observe this triangle and the larger triangle, you can see this angle is common, this is 90 degree, this is 90. So two angles are again equal and the third angle will obviously be equal. So this triangle will be similar to the larger triangle. So if two triangles are similar to the same triangle, so by Euclid's axiom, if two things are equal to or similar to a third thing, then they are similar to each other also. So this is a result, we will use it directly, that these three triangles are similar to each other. Now we are going to prove our Pythagoras theorem. So quickly let us write down the given in the theorem. Given is in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. That is ABC is a right angle triangle, and we have to mention that right angled at B. To prove, what is the Pythagoras theorem result? That the square of the hypotenuse, which is AC square, is equals to the sum of the perpendicular and the base, or the right angle arms. Sum of square of the length of the right angle arms. So this is what we have to prove. So very fast, let us do the construction here. You can see in the diagram the dotted line always show the construction. So construction is draw BM perpendicular to the hypotenuse AC. So this is our given to prove in construction. Using all this we will be able to prove the Pythagoras, and remember the result which I just proved, that all these three triangles are similar. So again I am going to start with the triangle A and B. So the proof, we have the proof with us. In the figure, triangle A and B is similar to triangle ABC. So what we know? We know the ratios of the sides will be equal, and keep this in your mind what we have to prove. I am writing this in this box. We have to prove AC square is AB square plus BC square. So I am starting from the right hand side. First of all, I want to get this AB square, and I can see AB is a side which is in ABM also and ABC also. So from here if I take AB, so corresponding to AB, in the larger triangle the side is AC. AB upon AC is equals to, here the side AB, the corresponding side is AM. So AM upon AB. So you can see here that AB is coming numerator in this and in denominator in this. So if I cross multiply, what will I get? I will get AB square. So this implies AB square is AC multiplied by AM. Take it as result 1. Now, similarly, we have triangle CMB is similar to triangle CBA. And now what I want? BC square. So see here, where is BC? Yeah, here I can get BC. So BC from there to this side to this side. BC upon what will come by the correspondence? AC will be equal to, in this side, in the numerator denominator, I will get BC. So let us write down BC. So with corresponding to BC here we have MC. Okay. So when you cross multiply these two fractions, they will imply that BC square is AC multiplied by MC. This dot represent multiplication, number 2 equation. So kindly observe these two equations. What should I do now? If I come again on this this box, the right hand side, these two squares are getting added. So we will also add them. It's very easy. So adding 1 and 2, we get, yes, let us add them. AB square plus AC square, not AB square plus BC square is equals to AC multiplied by AM plus AC multiplied by MC. So now I can rub all these two results. So you see this result, we are just to reach this result, how beautifully and how simple proof it is. Now you can observe by distributive property of multiplication over addition, AC is common in both of them. Let us take AC common. So in the bracket we will get AM plus MC. Now what is this sum equals to? Because M lies on AC, AMC are three collinear point that lies on the same line or line segment. So AM upon MC will be equal to AC, yes. And AC into AC will be, yeah, you are right, AC square. So we get the result, hence proved that hypotenuse square AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So till your 9th class we have used this result in solving many questions. Today we could able to do the proof of this using the concept of similarity of triangle. So you can understand the similarity of triangle is useful in mathematics also. Pythagoras used it so many years back to prove his result. So in mathematics the topics sometime may not be, but may not seem very direct to use in a day-to-day life. Pythagoras has many, you can use Pythagoras theorem in your day-to-day life in construction in so many areas. But similarity is used to prove this result. Okay, so this is how you can connect the things in mathematics. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.